Well, I'm not very good at juggling lemons, but I'll tell you something about lemons. I love them. You know the saying, if love gives you lemons, make lemonade? Well, there's not just lemonade. There's so many wonderful things you can make with lemon. So let me take you through this journey about one of my favourite foods and all the wonderful things that lemon goes with. Lemons are a hybrid between the citron fruit and the bitter orange. It's believed that the origin came from the eastern Himalayan regions of India, northern Myanmar and southern China. Lemon slightly arose during the first millennium BC. It spread around the Arab world by the 10th century and was introduced to Europe between the 10th and 12th century. The Spanish and the Portuguese introduced him to the Americas after the 15th century, with Christopher Columbus planting lemon trees in the Caribbean in 1493. Finally, it was introduced to Australia by the English in 1787. One of the reasons I love lemon in desserts is not only because of the fresh flavour, but also I find that it cuts through the sweetness. So when you get a dessert that's sickly sweet, having lemon in it gives you a good balance. So apart from chocolate cake, which seems to be everyone's favourite, one of my favourite desserts is a lemon cheesecake. The lemonier the better, and I also love a lemon slice. There are so many desserts that use lemon, so let's check some of them out. I also love lemon in savouries. There's not many foods I can think of that you couldn't use lemon with, but some of my favourites are squeezing lemon or lime on a seafood pizza or seafood pasta. Also, I find that it cuts through the bitterness of spinach, so squeezing it on a spinach pie or anything with spinach gives you another level. And not many people do this, but in South America it's very common to squeeze lemon on quiche or on a plate that's made with eggs, because it sort of cuts through the egginess, again giving it a lift and another flavour. Maybe you might want to try that. Lemons are versatile, and it doesn't just stop at cooking. Lemons have been used for centuries as home remedies, high in vitamin C. People take them with honey for sore throats. There are medicines where lemon's added. So very, very versatile little fruit. So next time you hear someone say, if love gives you lemons, well, we know that we can make more than lemonade. For example, there's pisco sours and whiskey sours, iced tea, lemonade, margaritas, so many drinks that you can make with lemon. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this segment of JD's Kitchen Capers, celebrating lemons, one of my favourite things to cook with and one of my favourite flavours. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time for another episode of JD's Kitchen Capers. Thanks for watching.